is giving his project 9, and he will be evaluated by DTM Dawn. DTM Dawn, if you can read out his objectives, please.
Sam's project tonight is project number 9 from Competent Communication Manual. It's got 4 objectives. First, persuade listeners to adopt your viewpoint or ideas or to take some action. Number 2, appeal to the audience's interests. Use logic and emotion to support your position. Avoid using notes. Time, 5 to 7 minutes. The title of the speech is Insight.
Thank you, DTM Dawn. Toastmaster Vinod, if you can just mention about the timing rules.
Timing 5 to 7 minutes. On 5 minutes, green signal will be displayed. On 6 minutes, yellow signal will be displayed. On 7 minutes, red signal will be displayed. The rest time is 30 seconds.
Thank you. Thank you. All the best.
Men see 7 colors. Women see 21 colors. The smartphone that you have in your hand advertises that it can show 16 million colors. But how many colors can a blind person see? It was the year 1985. I was doing a project as part of our Rotary Club, and I was in St. Louis Blind School in Chennai, India. Our project was reading for the blind students from textbooks so that they can memorize it. At the end of the project, one boy named Mohan came to me and gave me this cassette. Brother, can you please record my science lesson on the B side of this cassette? I asked him why. On the A side there is some other lesson is there. Please record on the B side. I said, I see the cassette, seeing the label. I know what is A and B. You don't have vision. How do you know it? He told me, on one side of the cassette, there are screws. And the other side, it is plain. The side with the screws is the A side. That was a new insight for me. And a person who is visually impaired has this extraordinary talent to help them live their life in a better way. Blind people actually have a lot of sufferings. We enjoy the weather, we enjoy the greenery, we enjoy everything, all the colorful things in life. But for blind people, there is no color. I went on to research what is the status of blind people in the world. There are 285 million visually impaired people in the world. 39 million are totally blind. The more saddening part is there are 19 million children with visual impairment in the world. 1.5 million are totally blind. And this number is growing at the rate of 500,000 a year. Now, how can we help these blind students, blind children, blind people? There are some visual impairments which can be rectified by operations and assistant aids, but there are some which can only be cured by transplantation, eye transplantation. Eye transplantation involves getting the cornea, clear cornea, from a normal person with a good eyesight and then transplanting it for the person having a defective cornea. A defective cornea is the result of from medication usage or an injury or aberration that takes place on the cornea of the eye. Cornea is a very vital organ apparatus on the eye of any human being, because cornea basically takes in the light, and through that the light converges and then enters the eye into the retina and gives us the vision. So when a person donates his eye, actually it is the cornea that is taken and transplanted to a person with a defective eyesight. Eye donation was not very popular till the 60s. In 1961, a small child, 10-year-old, suffering from leukemia in Canada, Janice Babson, she knew that she was going to die soon. And when her death was imminent, she made a will to her parents that her eyes be donated to somebody so that a person will get vision in her death as well. And that created a viral effect around the world. And even this incident became a topic of 2-3 documentaries, and then many people became aware of eye donation, and eye donation caught on. There are many eye banks operating around the world. Visually impaired people are more prevalent in economically backward countries and developing countries now. So an eye donation which can actually be given, there is no religious restrictions on this, there is no sickness or anything which will prevent you from giving your eye to somebody else, and it is the most painless and noblest thing to do. Painless because your eye is never taken from a living person. The eye is taken from a person who is already deceased, and if any of your relatives die, then that eye you can donate, because there is no pledge necessary for that. Only your consent is required for this. When my mother-in-law died 5 years back, then my father-in-law, when I suggested to him that her eyes can be donated, he immediately agreed, and now after 50 years of marriage, he feels so happy that his beloved wife, though she has departed, still she is seeing the world through 2 people, because when you donate your eyes, only one eye is used for one person. One person gets the eye. So 2 people will get eye when you donate your eyes. Mahatma Gandhi said, an eye for an eye will make the world blind. But looking at positively, an eye for an eye can make more people have vision. As Toastmasters, we all know that noble things start from us. If we do something, we can make others agree to it. I invite you all to consider this suggestion and pledge to donate your eyes, and do make the eyes of your relatives used for others. Thank you very much.